Now at 11, new details on a Friday robbery turned shooting. The other crimes the suspects are linked to now that they've been arrested. Plus, one woman's long road to recovery after a hit-and-run incident in Hillsborough.
I just looked around and I didn't see them anymore.
And it's a weekend of Portland Pride, and there's an effort to ensure veterans in the LGBTQ community have the support they deserve.
Our community takes it on ourselves to take care of each other, whether the federal government is in support of that or not.
Our top story here at 11, Portland police have arrested a number of teens they say are responsible for a crime spree in the Rose City in the past week, including multiple robberies, one of which sent a gas station manager to the hospital with numerous gunshot wounds. Here's a rundown of what happened.
These are dangerous kids. This is a dangerous crew.
Portland police say a group of teens wielding high-powered weapons wreaked havoc throughout the city this week before being arrested Friday. Sergeant Kevin Allen says officers gathered critical evidence at the scene of an armed robbery at this 76 gas station on Northeast MLK Boulevard Friday morning. That incident resulted in an employee being shot 5 times. Officers were able to track the suspects to a home on Northeast Webster, where they arrested 4 teens believed to be connected to numerous crimes.
The detectives had actually been working on multiple other cases that are connected to this crew.
Allen says the teens are from Seattle and range in age from 15 to 17. They are believed to be connected to a carjacking that happened Tuesday near Northeast 73rd and Halsey, and were attempting to break into vehicles on Northeast 31st later in the day. The crew is also allegedly responsible for an armed robbery at this gas station on Northeast MLK Tuesday night, where an employee was pistol whipped. Then early Friday morning, officers were called to suspicious activity near another gas station on MLK, where suspects approached the store in ski masks before finding the door locked and fleeing. Just over 20 minutes later, the 76 gas station robbery and shooting happened.
Crimes include attempted murder in the second degree and robbery in the first degree.
4 weapons were also seized at the scene of the arrests, one with the capacity to hold up to 100 rounds. Allen credits the meticulous work done by PPB detectives for finding the teens and bringing them into custody.
There's every reason to believe this crew is going to continue this activity and victimize more people. And by getting them into custody and getting them booked on some of these serious charges, we hope to disrupt that trajectory.
Well, Allen says other charges could be forthcoming. Thankfully, the gas station employee shot is expected to survive. New here at 11, we're hearing from the victim of a hit-and-run crash in Hillsborough earlier this week. The 22-year-old now on a long road to recovery. RJ Coulter spoke to her today and brings us her story.
I was just thinking okay, this is it. This is how my life is going to end. I didn't think I was going to survive.
On Monday morning, Stephanie Lopez was walking to work after grabbing breakfast at McDonald's when she was hit by a car.
I just heard a car accelerating very fast. And I just turned to my right to see what that noise was, and next thing I knew, I was getting ran over.
Lopez says she was crossing from the McDonald's between Northwest 185th Avenue and Northeast Town Center Drive over to the Shell across the way. She says the car pulling out of the gas station stopped for her, but then sped up out of nowhere.
When it stopped and I landed, I just looked around and I didn't see them anymore because I thought they were going to stop for to help me out. And they were gone.
Lopez spent 4 days in the hospital, both sides of her pelvis fractured and part of her lower back broken from the impact.
I can't believe someone would do this, in an instant, your life can just change like that. And your daily activities can just be taken away like that.
She has a 3-month recovery ahead of her and a large medical bill to boot.
I'm just trying to not lose hope.
The Washington County Sheriff's Office says they are actively investigating this as a hit and run, calling through surveillance footage to find the suspect. A GoFundMe was set up by Lopez's sister and can be found linked on our website, kgw.com. Jay Coulter, KGW News.
Well, we are tracking several large wildfires that are burning in Oregon, many starting just this week following a storm Wednesday that saw thousands of lightning strikes. That includes 2 in Gillum County, where they have burned at least 10,000 acres. Southwest and southeast of the town of Arlington, there are level 3 evacuations for the Hogue fire. Arlington Elementary School is the evacuation shelter there. And then about 7 miles southwest of Condon, the Porcupine Ridge fire has burned about 15,000 acres. An air base on Richmond Lane is under level 3 evacuations. Firefighters are also hard at work putting out a group of fires now called the Roe Creek Complex Fire in Central Oregon. It's burned about 15,000 acres across Wheeler, Wasco, and Crook counties. Firefighters are being supported by dozers and aircraft with more resources on the way. There are now level 3 go now evacuations in place there. And 2 other fires in Central Oregon have been declared conflagrations as of today. They are the Aqua Butte and Brewer fires. The Brewer fire has grown to 14,000 acres since sparking on Thursday. The Oregon State Fire Marshal has sent multiple task forces. There is level 3 evacuation notices in Jefferson County. Let's take a live look outside right now where we're starting to cool off after an absolutely beautiful Saturday here across the Portland metro. But we could see the return of 90-degree temperatures soon. Corey Johnson is joining us with a first check of that forecast. Hi, Corey.
Hey, good evening, John. That's exactly right. A beautiful day that we had today, but it's also the start of a warming trend that we're going to see. The 90s going to return for us by midweek next week. But jumping into this evening, our Vancouver camera, the Springs of the waterfront, a gorgeous view out there, 67 degrees currently. Our temperatures sitting in the mid 60s all around the area, 63 in Hillsborough. It looks like 64 right now in Scappoose. 63 as well in Battleground. Over in downtown Portland, another shot of the cityscape, another good view tonight, 67 degrees. But as we get throughout the rest of the evening hours, expect temperatures to dip by about 10 degrees overall. So still a comfortable evening as we get to those late overnight hours. Getting into our Sunday, we are going to start with a little bit of cloud cover near the coast and in southwest Washington. But as I roll things forward, notice the cloud cover disappears. It's going to be even warmer tomorrow than it was today. So if you like today's temperatures, get ready for some beautiful temperatures over the next few days. Even we are sitting at 87, our high for tomorrow, and things get even warmer by midweek. I have the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, Corey, thanks so much. And we have a traffic impact alert for the Oregon City area. Northbound I-205 and the on-ramp from Highway 43 to the interstate are going to shut down tonight. Crews are scheduled to pour concrete at the Abernathy Bridge. Northbound traffic can use I-5 through Portland and then I-84 to get to areas north of Oregon City.
We like doing crazy adventures, and this is the biggest adventure I think we could choose.
It's the only way to get my dream of drag queens at my wedding super easily.
Well, it couldn't be a better weekend for some couples to say I do. At the new Darcel 15 Plaza in downtown Portland, 22 couples tied the knot or renewed their vows during a mass wedding. It was officiated by a local drag queen and was open to the public with hundreds expected to attend. And what's a wedding without some cake and a bouquet toss?
Couples that are here to celebrate joy. In a way, it's also to celebrate Portland. One of the things that I love about Portland is that we are so welcoming to people of all types. And I think that really is a Portland story that is really powerful right now.
The wedding had musical performances, including by Portland City Councilor Olivia Clark. It was all followed by a dance celebration. Well, the wedding followed day one of the Portland Pride Festival. This year's theme, Made with Pride, celebrates the past, present, and future of the Pride movement with a special village dedicated to LGBTQ veterans. Veterans Affairs specialists telling our Libby Dowsett they make sure fellow veterans have people to talk to and know of state services just for them.
LGBTQ veterans at Portland's Pride Festival tell us the previous Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy and now a military transgender ban have many service members suffering in silence.
First found the village, I was all alone. I had no resources, I had nobody, and it was the hardest and lowest point of my entire life. I found the veteran village and realized I had a place where I belonged.
Nikki Gold from Oregon State University is the 2025 Student Veteran of the Year, the first openly gay veteran to win the award.
The center of that Venn diagram can be a little bit complicated to be in, but we have to get creative and find our veterans where we are, so we built the Veteran Village.
The Veterans Village at Pride recognizes LGBTQ service members so they know they're not alone.
LGBTQ veterans have unique issues and traumas, often not caused by their military service, but through transphobia or homophobia.
Robin Lang serves as Washington's LGBTQ Veteran Program Manager. She receives calls and visits from veterans seeking help from all around the state.
I had someone out in eastern Washington. It's far more conservative there, but he's been holding on to his trauma for over 20 years.
This village provides an open dialogue with veterans and family members who finally find the courage to reach out for help.
We have you in and out of uniform, and we've got your back, and you'll be okay. It's going to be rough, but you'll be okay.
Libby Dowsett, KGW News.
Well, if you can't make it to the Pride Parade tomorrow in person, here's another option to take part in it. We're going to stream the whole thing live on KGW Plus and on our KGW mobile app.